What is that shimmering, unsteady thing we're looking at? That's what Galileo Galilei asked himself in 1610, when he became the first human to see Saturn as more than just a point of light.
Neil deGrasse Tyson introduces us to the solar system's ringed planet Saturn in the Fox series Cosmos: Possible Worlds. Along with the famed astrophysicist is the astronomer who discovered it, Galileo Galilei. The role is played by New Mexican Leonard Witter, who knows a thing or two about playing famous scientists from the pages of history.
Buongiorno.
If Witter looks familiar in the long robe and matching beard, you probably saw him at the Museum of Natural History and Science back in 2018, playing the role of Leonardo da Vinci in the touring show Da Vinci the Genius. During the show's stay here in Albuquerque, Witter logged more than 700 volunteer hours playing the artist and inventor.
I had a whole series that I taught on Leonardo da Vinci, what a great inventor, how he invented this.
Witter taught math and science in the Navajo Nation for more than 20 years, often including lessons on both Da Vinci and Galileo. But he never dreamed at the time that he would one day immortalize these figures in exhibitions and on television. Witter was actually handpicked by the late Carl Sagan's wife to play Galileo in the 2014 reboot of Cosmos, which originally premiered in 1980.
And the widow of Carl Sagan was looking through different headshots. She said, I want this guy, which was me.
So when the time came for deGrasse Tyson to revisit the cosmos in 2020 and the ringed planet of Saturn, Witter was called up again to don the robe and, of course, that beard.
Casting director said, does Leonard still have his beard? Yes. Well, we would like him to come back and audition to be Galileo again, because we're doing another season of this. His work was based on things that had come previously, but he kind of said, well, this is obviously how this works.
Witter, who did a lot of research on the astronomer before shooting, spent several days on set at the Santa Fe studios, sharing the screen with deGrasse Tyson on the episode.
He's not only the preeminent astrophysicist, but he's a great guy, great sense of humor, just fun to work with.
And his understated yet touchingly effective portrayal of the 16th century astronomer brought a standing ovation from the crew, including Sagan's widow, who created the series with her late husband and now writes and directs its reboot.
And at the end said, Leonard, I'm so glad you came. I said, you have no idea what this meant for me to do this for you. I just feel honored that you chose me to do this. So it was just a great experience all the way around.
So with two of the world's most famous minds under his acting belt, the question begging for an answer is, which famous scientist does Witter want to add to the resume next?
The big three. I've done two of them. All right. I've done Leonardo da Vinci. I've done Galileo. How about Charles Darwin? Come on,
Until that role comes along, we'll be content with Witter's Galileo and his ever-inquisitive gaze into the heavens.